And welcome back, one and all, to the continued adventures of Halfdan Hvitserks, the leader of the Sigid dynasty at the current moment. Uh, Last time we had conquered Cornwall, and this time I would like to conquer a little bit more on the southern side. I hope on the recording it actually shows my cursor this time. I did not have that showing up last time, but this time I want to actually see what it looks like. Whether or not it's good or not, you decide. Uh, this time, I would like to actually also try to conquer Majorca and maybe move over to Cagliari. And if there's anything that pops up that breaks apart, like West Francia, maybe even Italy, we will pick them off as well. This time, I'm hoping that we can go for a kingdom level title. I know it's fairly easy to do with someone who has excess troops. I mean, he has the event troops that just make it a lot easier to be able to conquer more and more and more. Uh, that's this may be an easier playthrough, and we'll move on to something a little harder on the next series. But this one, I was hoping just to be able to get a foothold and understand what it feels like to actually record, upload, and practice speaking. Um, yeah, so I think maybe we will move a bit south right now. Uh, I think Majorca is probably the smartest decision at the current moment, especially since we're not quite illustrious just yet. You need illustrious to be able to actually attack, do a ducal level conquest, and since we don't have that, we can't quite do it. But in the future, I would really like to be able to do a full kingdom level invasion. Uh, Brittany may be a good option to go for a kingdom level title, only because of the sole fact that I don't see his wife here, and that is who they're going through. Who the alliance is through is this guy here, and he is actually not the heir. He is the brother. So this will actually be an uncle, and I believe that will actually make the alliance null and void. However, at the current moment, I think we should do a little more raiding, and maybe, just maybe, we might actually do a few decisions, such as inviting a smith to come help us. Oh, we don't have an antiquarian at the current moment to actually be able to invite a smith, or have the antiquarian actually create us something. But I mean, my son would actually be a fairly good choice in that. He's only average, and since we don't have very many artifacts to actually be able to do anything with, I think average is perfectly fine. So let's head on down to, well, let's raid Brittany. They don't have enough troops to really stop us from doing so. Maybe we might even create another men-at-arms regiment just to make things easier for us in the future. I really like the Varangian veterans because they're essentially better forms of the armored footmen, but they are very expensive. Uh, Vigmen are the better form of the bowmen, but they are also just a little more expensive. Uh, hmm. You know what? Actually, let's just go ahead and increase the size right now. Um, and as we increase that size, it'll make things a little easier to be able to do raids and conquests. Perhaps, perhaps we should actually focus a little bit. Oh, okay. We do have something that's building in York at the current moment. I forgot why I did that last time. So let's go ahead and raise some raiders right now, and we'll head on down to Brittany. Does he even have any artifact? He does have an artifact, I think. Yes. He has the Spear of Destiny. That would be awesome to have, just to really have it. Wait, how does he have an Excalibur and we have an Excalibur? Were there two? There is a Neria ruler in Britain who doesn't claim to have the true. Okay, I understand now. It is it is a fairly common item, despite the fact it is not. I wonder if there's a way to find the true Excalibur. That'd be interesting to have. So, since we don't actually have the true Excalibur, I would like to find us better artifacts to be able to put into our Kingdom Court. And I would like to actually have a real... Oh, he's coming in to attack us? Oops. Do we have any response to that? I think we have to be the response to that. What's his... Oh, he's coming to attack us. But I think our 31 Martial and our 19 Prowess will be able to handle him and his 12 Prowess and 10 Martial. This'll bring me the Plunderer's Bounty. Do we want to actually increase the development control? Development, not control, just the development. I was reading the control level will change by -10. So I can read, it's just not very well. Let's go ahead and add that the finances to our raid loot. We have taken a prisoner. I wonder if we can ransom him. Will not accept. Then he may be executed. He does have parents. We have another granddaughter. Our granddaughter shall have a brilliant name. The name of... I am not important. There you are, my beautiful granddaughter. You are... I am not important. I may rename her later, if I can think of a better name, but I am not important is a very, very... She is quite the substantial character within our realm. Well, Uba has a granddaughter, or Uba has a daughter as well, which would be my niece. So, let's see. You are the one with I am not important. Nope, that's Uba still. You are the one with I am not important. Perfect. Yep. That is correct. Oh, we are not moving. We need more money. More money. Oh, the schemer has been discovered. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is my son, Ragnar, that is plotting against my half-goody, Halfrida. How dare he? How dare he plot against this woman I do not really even care about? In fact, actually, is there someone who might be able to fit that position better? I mean, my son, an antiquarian. The son that has I am not important. Maybe a little important. A little important. I also noticed that I didn't use capitalization, and how dare I not use proper capitalization? She is a proper noun. She is a proper human. It was so if our half-goaty dies, I don't really care. It's not going to be that big a deal. Let's go ahead and try to change over North Reading over to the proper religion, our religion. Whatever religion that is, that's what it shall be. That makes it so we can build a grand temple later, and that sounds wonderful. I don't really want to attack Leon. Excuse me. Despite the fact Leon would be quite an easy... Oh, no, that would... No, that would be an easy takeover. Maybe we should take over Leon. Especially since he's sterile. Oh, that is not good news for them. Not good news at all. So looks like they're building up here. And they can build up all they want. Oh, new martial lifestyle perk for us. I think we will move over to organized march because of the travel speed and the army movement speed. Makes it easier to go on wild, wacky adventures. Oh, our Hunter's Lodge is done. Let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. Is there anything else we can build at the current moment? I believe there is, but it will make us... No, no, actually, this would not be a bad choice. Maybe we should go with... Barracks wouldn't be a bad choice. Maybe militia camps? Oh, blacksmith. Yes, actually, the stationed men being better and the holding taxes along with the levy reinforcement rate. I do believe that blacksmiths is the proper choice in the current moment. Now let's head on back down to us. We should give ourselves a little haircut. Halfdan's looking a little ragged. Oh, he's coming in again. I hope we can take him as a prisoner. That would just be wonderful. Oh, we are being raided. That's not nice. Doesn't he know we're friends? I mean, we're not friends. We'll kill him. You continue on north. You do not continue on down south. Okay, he's off. I know he's trying to collect the 79 gold back, which it is a fairly effective strategy that I have noticed that if you are being raided and they're not raiding your lands, such as how he just did, he wasn't raiding us in particular, that we could let him raid down our vassal's territory, and then after he's done raiding our vassal's territory, we take him out, and we would have been able to claim how much ever gold he is carrying at the current moment. I wasn't able to see that. Oh, 24 loot would have been put directly into our pocket. So it's not a terrible strategy to attack him while we can after raiding not our lands. Another wait, daughter-in-law? Oh, that's my Oh, we actually got a grandson, and he's not great, but he as not great as in no congenital traits. Whether or not he's going to be good or not will be remain to be seen. However, I am going to try to make him as great as possible, which means we have to give him a great name. What is a great name to give to our future character? Our likely future character. Name him after a family member? No, no. We will give him a powerful name. A true name. He will be known as uh, Grognak. Yeah, Grognak. No, no attorney at law, just Grognak, like Grognak the Barbarian from the Fallout series. Yeah, Grognak. It also sounds pretty Viking, without being Viking. I mean, it could be. I'm a call to war against... Who's this? Oh, are you attacking? The that word Montague? The Montague conquest of earldom of Thomond. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, sure. We're not really gonna come help you, but we will stand on the sidelines and cheer you on. Yeah, we'll go help him. I like seeing uh, the Haystein dynasty actually succeeding, especially since like our actual our granddaughter uh, should be yeah our granddaughter is actually yeah triple set S yeah she's going to be her future wife yeah future husband. I won't judge. Well, we have another faction created against us, dude. Like it's okay. You can leave us alone now. You don't have to keep doing this unless you want to become my prisoner. I'm not against that. Yeah, so we'll head over here to Cornwall and turn them into to our wonderful money to be put into our pocket, replenish what we spent, and then we'll go help out the Haystein dynasty. I hope he's not making foolish mistakes up there, that's for sure. Oops. Almost overshooting there, and we are headed on down to Tomund. Don't disband. Are you done being raiders? After all, that's kind of what I'm hoping for right now. Oh, but right, because we turned into an army. They were in the middle of being... Well, because we joined a war, and then we came back to our lands, then they become an army again. I I think that yeah, we're a forter, so we actually should be able to effectively take them down. It's not always the wisest decision to do something like that, but we we're all right. Oh, unpressed claim? Th we got an unpressed claim? Oh, yes we did. Well, that that that's so kind of funny. Like we weren't aiming for something like that. Cambridgeshire's in East Anglia. I would that would be pretty fun to. Well, I mean, pretty fun. It might be within our best interest to actually take down a lot of England and try to turn Wales and England into our dynasty's territory. Like I said, we now have enough money to be able to kind of keep our head above water, and that's really all you can really ask when you're playing at the early level of the game. Let's get this war going a little faster. I don't want to be sitting here all day. I I know that making time tick by really fast is not always the wisest decisions. Ooh, an unthinkable bargain. Petty King Alfred is perhaps my greatest competition for rule of England, according to a letter in his handwriting, and with his seal offering to split the realm with me is just about the last thing I expected today. My foe offers me recognition and support for Nordic self-rule and a kingdom of my own, equal in rank to his lands where I or those of my kind would fall under my jurisdiction. I must admit, the thought of a royal crown atop my brow is intriguing. A crown. So I've never made the Danelaw or anything like that, so perhaps it is time for a change. You become your friend? But yeah, it says you becomes your friend. So I become my own friend? Uh, I a crown atop my head. So de jure partitioned. Kingdom of the Danelaw. I I see this as an absolute win. Let's do it. The Danelaw Court. As king, you have new duties and responsibilities. You will now be expected to regularly hold court solving the disputes of the realm and letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. Earl Zadislav of East Reading is looking sternly at me in a direct, almost lecturing way. Perhaps there is also some surprise in his eyes. He starts to unfold a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of House Hvitserks. One of the ways in which the world will now judge your rule is by how you adorn and care for your royal court. I have taken the liberty to have this made as a gift to mark the beginning of your royal tenure. So they made a couple banners, and of course, let's go check out our court. So this is from the Royal Court expansion. It's fairly old. Any Crusader Kings player worth any salt has seen this screen at least once or twice. But I'm going to put up the a few of our artifacts that we have collected. Let's see. We got. So these two are the exact same. They are no different. So we will just hang both of them up right now. One's for oh, actually they are slightly different because we are the house head. So we will swap the two. Let's bring this. Yep, perfect. I want the CK dynasty behind us because it is actually the larger version of our house. Now for the pedestal items, the branch of the Sacred Oak of Thor will have that displayed, which that one's really, really nice because it gives a good amount of piety per month. Can you lock in place so I can show it off? Okay, we'll just do it. It gives piety per month and per powerful vassal. So we went from making like very little to here. Okay, so 3.1 per month, and it pretty much almost doubles exactly what we had. And it does give a little prestige, which will greatly help us get to that illustrious level. And Excalibur gives us prestige and renown. The renown is what gets us our legacies, I believe they're called. We'll take a look at those here in one moment after we display our Excalibur. It is unfortunate that apparently we're not the only one with an Excalibur. But I'm glad to see that we have the Danelaw. Let's see what makes everything de jure on it. So we have taken Cornwall, and does that mean I can vassalize him? If not, I mean, I'll just take him. Inspired person can be sponsored. What does he want to build? He wants to make a goblet. Oh, well. 72, and how good is he? So, stewardship, prowess, and diplomacy. His stewardship's okay, his prowess is okay, and his diplomacy is less than stellar. But for 72 gold for any sort of artifact is not bad, especially when we're not full up. So let's go ahead and do it, and finish up this war, and see if we can't finish getting to illustrious with something like a hunt. Oh, what happened to my son? My player error is now my own brother, Uba. But why? Why is my... It, is the succession of this Scandinavian elective? Yes, it is. Very well. I'm not thrilled to see that. I'd love to actually make it dire when he's better. Well, I mean, he's just ill. Yeah, so he's feeling fine. I'd like to turn him back to being a Nordic pagan, but he can't inherit titles, or so it says. Maybe... Oh, he's too far away to interact with. Okay, that is what it is. We will... Aha! I'm going to try to ransom off before this war is over, though. We have taken the count of that land. Nominated successor? I want to actually nominate Ivar. Even, well, he's not a part, actually, of our dynasty. So, I don't know if that would give us the game over or not. I suppose this is the problem with Scandinavian elective. Is that if they take our lands, then we lose. I'm gonna try to vote for my genius son, though. So be it. And that war is done and taken over with. Done and taken care of. We'll head him back on down to Cornwall. Inspiration, a vassal to remember. Earl Tyke and Earl Zadislav are among the most powerful vassals in my realm. I never know how to keep them happy. So they don't go around stirring trouble. Perhaps flattery is the way to go. Anyone would be pleased to have something made in their name, wouldn't they? And I have just the right thing in the making. I should let my champion, Wolfhelm, know that I am dedicating his masterpiece to my trustworthy vassal and advisor. Then again, it is my artifact. So maybe I should just no to Tyke and Zadislav. After all, why not to myself? Or dedications are overrated anyway. If I dedicate it to Tyke and Zadislav, then they both gain opinion of me, and I wonder they both. Oh, Zadislav does not like me. He's less than thrilled with me. But if I would get more prestige if I were to dedicate it to myself, or piety, if I so chose, which I don't choose. I I think to make sure that I get the taxes from Zadislav and that I can actually transfer him over to being Nordic pagan, I think I'm actually going to dedicate it to my losers of my loser vassals. Yeah, Zadislav. The wait, isn't I? I thought Zadislav married my daughter. Did he? Did he not? Who married my daughter? Yeah, Earl Zadislav. What happened to my daughter? Why is she a former spouse? Where is she? Invite to court? Yeah. She must have been taken as a as a concubine. She must have been taken as a concubine. Inspiration request for funds. My champion Wilhelm insists that the funds I have supplied him are not enough to create an artifact worthy of my stature. With just being a bit more gold, I could create something truly magnificent. Uh, really? So 50 gold, and it will be a higher quality. I I got the gold. The other one was just deal with it. We have the gold. There's no reason not to do it right now. I can always go out and raid for more gold if I need to. I don't see any reason in not doing that. Let's go ahead and disband the army for now. Uh, oh, oh. So we did actually collect more than I thought. Aha! And we actually do have a dynasty legacy that is ready to go. So we can pick a new legacy. Normally, the blood is what most Crusader Kings players go for because blood just makes your your heirs a lot better. So the first one, which I had mentioned in the previous episode, is Noble Veins. Chance of inheriting good congenital traits plus 30. Chance of new congenital traits also plus 30. Convergent blood makes it reinforcing those traits also plus 30. And then it goes up to Resilient, which makes bad inheritance at negative 30%. And then Architected Ancestry? Yeah, Architected Ancestry. Um, gets you the ability to pick a single trait, and that will be a commonality through your bloodline. And octogenarians, which is honestly my least favorite one of this line, is a +5 to your life expectancies in years. However, I don't I don't see an idea in not going for something a little different now. Maybe going warfare to get +2 prowess, better knights. Perhaps with going with law. I Getting popular opinion and having hunts and feasts cost less sounds amazing. However, I've recently been playing with the pillage, which will actually force me to not want to change religions. That I'm being pinned down to being a religion that needs to be raiders, and I quite like that, especially since you also get a huge prestige bonus from in going for sea wolves here. You get a huge prestige bonus in going for battles, and having more money to be able to collect in the cargo hold is amazing, and kidnapping characters, which is awesome when you're in wars because it also applies to wars whenever you do any sieges in war. And if you can take the leader of whatever civilization you're going for, uh, whatever realm you're trying to take down, if you can take their leader, you automatically win. Usually, it doesn't necessarily go that way for Crusades, but I did just take Seawolves entirely because I don't want to force myself to, or I don't want to allow myself to change my mind on being a Nordic pagan at the current moment. I want to stick this through. I want to reform the religion on this. So we are now true raiders. We will raise our forces up here in a moment. But I see we do need more prestige going. We gotta cook something up. Mm. We can hold court right now. I think we should hold court at the current moment. Let's hear some petitioners. We're gonna hold court. We're sitting on our throne. I gesture my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all of movement in my chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Just the first in line to approach. They're hanging us, hounding us. We could keep order, my lord. Please. We can organize ourselves without all the death. A peasant man from the Earldom of Cornwall, an area plagued by unrest, held by my vassal, Earl Tyke, assures me that the control can be restored without undue bloodshed. Curious idea, let's try it. You are right. You're right. What we need is excessive bloodshed. So, we could increase presence and control. And here's what you can do with here. Do what you can with this, and just hand them 10 gold, and the control level will change automatically. But if oh, I'm not gonna make Earl Tyke more upset with me, especially not for this peasant when I'm callous. I think we should at least try to play the character a little bit more in this. So maybe I think dropping the popular opinion is not a bad idea, and decreasing the amount of danger while the control goes up. So I think we will take excessive bloodshed. Alright, so the next one. My brother, Earl Uba, and my chancellor, Earl Zadislav, stand in front of me, bickering as usual about the best politics for our country. War is the only way to make country rich and powerful, states Uba assertively. Only in peace can a country grow and prosper, retorts Zadislav. This time, however, they expect me to take a position. I, again, I taking stress and saying that we should go for peace and prosperity is not in our best interest. Although, 33% holding taxes. We are ambitious, and we are definitely gonna attack more. If we support warlike politics, we lose holding taxes. We only do what I decide, which just reduces the amount of opinion they have of me. Maybe that's not... Yeah, I believe both of them are at positive. I don't want to do anything that's against the character, and we are ambitious and callous. And we're also, well, a Nordic Viking in a conquered territory, so we're not going to go for peaceful politics. But I also don't want to lose out. 150 prestige. Nah, we'll only do what I decide. We're going to take the opinion hit. One of my guards approaches with my champion, Wolfhelm, in chains trailing behind him. I caught Wolfhelm here, in the process of sending sensitive information to foreign spies in Sudreyar. What should we do with him? Sudreyar? Yeah, I believe it's Sudreyar. That is such a ridiculous word just to try to read it out, but I do appreciate that they use the appropriate names for what they were back in the day. Or what we would have called them, I suppose. Off with his head. I forgive you this one time. Do not betray me again. I I mean, this is the guy that is making our artifact. So I will forgive him this once to get a strong hook on him. I think that that is probably for the best. I so I could imprison him, but no, I'll just take the strong hook. And as the last partitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain talking amongst themselves about recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and the bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. My business here is done. Wait, no, I said he sounds. My business here is done! More like Shaggy. That was a terrible Shaggy. Like Zoink Scoob! So, let's, I see that we actually have room for another holding, and I think I want to take another holding. But where shall we go? You know, I just realized we actually do have a Hasting in our court. Or his lands are in our court. Let's expand his lands, though. Where would we expand it to? Well, let's build up a little more money. So that does mean we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer just to get our troop count back up. Oh, we actually have room for more. Oh, oh, greetings, my implacable liege. I would like to petition you in your wisdom and consider my claim on the chiefdom of Sudermanland. It is not right that King Björn should sit safely as a usurper in his castle, mocking my dynasty's birthright. Please, my lord, support your loyal vassal by taking up arms, if they will not recognize my claim willingly. Uh, I, Uba, that's our brother. The, Uba, that's our brother. In fact, actually, like, oh no, you are older than me. Uba is older than me. But where is Sudermanland? I could we just take it? Oh, I mean that this would not be a fun war to do. I believe that we do have the troop count to be able to actually take it on, but this would not be fun. Mm. I don't know, dude. Maybe where is Sudermanland? Let's find that out. Can I see? Okay. Yeah, so it's to the south of Upland. Uh, I have other pressing matters, dude. Yeah, we're not gonna move over there as long as they're staying Nordic and everything's on the up and up over there. We're leaving them alone. Oh, bloomeries have been completed over there. Amazing. So, yeah, we definitely have a pretty good land going on right over here. I would like to actually expand and construct new true holdings. I think that that sounds like a good idea. Oh, absolutely. We'll go enjoy that hunt. And on our way back, let's see. Let's customize their on our way back, let's go up and visit Hadrian's Wall. Oh, right. Perfect. Then we'll just make our way back and yeah, only medium chances of danger. That nothing too bad there. That the mercenary guards are expensive though. Yeah, I think we'll do something a little cheaper or just we'll leave it alone. Yeah, we'll just travel over like that. Nothing too major. My brother Uba is hosting a hunt in Westmoreland? Yeah. My brother Uba is hosting a hunt in Westmoreland, and the time has come for us to depart. I should be able to proudly represent the house of Hvitserks. This should be a great sport in the event of, if the event is properly organized. I can't wait! Oh boy, Scoob! And we're off. Oh, a traveling duel has been demanded. An imposing man is standing in the road ahead of us. I am Stingend of Appleby. I am also of Applebee's. Absolutely. Let's go. I haven't been to Applebee's in years. I don't know why I'm saying this joke. Oh no. Oh, well, I guess we can at least go and try to get ourselves kicked out. I have bested dozens of men in combat, and honestly, all those fights were dull. So here I am on this road, looking for someone better than me, someone I can learn from. If you can best me in combat, I will become a valuable and loyal servant. And so on this day, I demand to meet one of you in a fair fight. I have no interest in either you or a fair fight. Ooh, and we just trample him because we're wrathful and callous. Just trample him. Let's see. How good are you? 15. I got 20. And Valdemar. I actually think I wanna take him on. There's a 20% chance I gain wounded, and he's he's not bad. Ooh, he's got Holy Warrior and Flexible Leader. He's actually a pretty good commander. He might be less valuable after I win. So let's go ahead and take him. Oh, we lost. Did we gain wounded? Please tell me we did. Come on, get out of here. Yeah, I know who that is. Okay. Some of the things it does, like, I'm trying to click on myself here, and I can't click on myself because it brings that up. So I have to click on his shoulder. Soon. Alright, so as we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, Earl Uba has started on the preparations. His gamekeeping, checking the woodlands each day for signs of quarry, while building a camp closer to the hunting grounds. I've checked my gear and my horse many times. It won't be long now. So we're just gonna... Oh, pack of pests. Mayor Alfer assembles the party, and the sun rises over the camp in the woodlands near Westermoreland. Yeah. Let's just give it a... Well, I mean, Anglo-Saxon was... I mean, Angle and Saxon both were fairly Germanic, so maybe it would be Westermoreland. The local gamekeepers have scoured the vicinity for recent tracks and fumes. The pack is a nuisance, scavenging for farms and retreating deep into the woods. Ultimately, Earl Uba decided he wanted to hunt a wolf today. Well, let's get out there. Can I not change? I I well, I mean, recreation. I want to slay a beast. I want to bring them down. Alright, under my wing, my party and I stalked through a, a copse? My party and I stalked through a copse. Yeah, I've never seen that word before. Eyes peeled for any sign of a wolf. From a canopy above, a soft twittering spills forth, growing louder as we advance. It is a nestling screeching for its mother. An agile huntsman brings down a fluffy Ayaz, an unfledged raptor chick, from the birch. What luck! Only young birds caught in the wild can be properly trained to hunt. Uh, so it has two words in here, a copse and Ayaz. I've never seen either of those two words. I will have to Google them later. I mean, have it taken back to the muse. Ooh. So gaining a hunting raptor. Oh, we are not giving it over. No, Earl Ulfgeir, you can. No, let's go ahead and take it. It's ours now. All right, and moving on. Oh, aha! Concerning the wolf, my vassal Mayor Alpha signals across the woodland. The whole wolf pack crouches in a hollow not far off. The beasts bolt up and approach, howling the alarm as they retreat into the dense undergrowth, fangs snarling. Earl Uba takes off after the beast, crying, "Come! It's getting away!" We're definitely going after it. There's no reason to... Oh, well, we actually have 60% success chance? Ah, are we... Darn it. We can hardly keep up with the blasted beast as it darts and weaves through the leafy brushes, howling wildly, scaling a rise and disappearing into a dense thicket. The wolf is gone quickly as it appears, with only panting dogs and sweaty horses to show for it. The damn thing is gone! Ah, we're still... when we failed. Hunts like these are a pure joy, and I can't wait for next year. Mayor Alford gathers the disappointed party and exhausted hounds for the trip home. The wolf, indeed, eludes us this time. Let us leave this adventure behind for now. Unfortunate. Uh, and we will finish that hunt. We slayed to fail the beast. Yep, that's what I meant to say, and nothing else. Let's kick this on to 5, and we will gain some martial lifestyle. The latest work of my vassal Earl Taika has become all the rage at court of late. The piece deals with memory and what we leave behind, and Tyke has publicly dedicated it to me. That king of the Danelaw, the mightiest men must leave this earth, their deeds, their acts, their swollen worth, and when their final hour nears, their name lives on the lips of their peers. So far, I've kept my thoughts to myself, but the buzzing has grown too dramatic to ignore for much longer. I don't know how I quite feel about this. Tyke, I can see this is truly heartfelt. I mean, I I think we keep it. Gaining piety would be wonderful. Absolutely. And we're going to gain more martial lifestyle experience by going to Hadrian's Wall. I've noticed that Ella avoids me more than usual. He always sits the opposite end of the table whenever we're invited to a feast, and constantly refuses my company while camping. We may not have the best relationship, but that attitude is starting to tire me, especially when I overheard him deflaming me. Halfdan is a worthless boor. I'd be a way better king than him. You want to know how it is? I'll show you. Caravan Master Ragnar takes care of it. I think... Oh, yeah, there's no way he can really keep up with us on that, so 100% chance of wounding him and giving him mutiny humiliation? Yes. Oh, he'll leave my court for it. Aw. I mean, he is the guy who would have given us gardener if we could have. Well, herbalist, but either way. Thank Odin I can go inside again. And we gained another martial lifestyle perk. So it was a good idea to actually travel down Hadrian's Wall. And engineer destruction increases our naval speed. So let's go ahead and do that. We don't have any siege weapons just yet. Aren't we? I thought we were converting faith here. I don't know how it got off that. Let's kick this back up to speed 5. Oh, England has actually been made. Impressive. Are we actually at a yep, at a truce with me. Are we able to offer vassalization? We are not. We are... Oh no, we're unable to do that just yet. But that's something I would like to do, is conquer these areas. Yeah, I mean, that's well, I don't think they really could keep up with us. Are we able to vassalize Ivar? We are not. That's unfortunate. I almost want to come down here and take down these lands. And that's entirely because of where the holy site is. Oops. And we are still at a truce with him, correct? Yes. But yeah, I would like to actually come down here and take down. Oh, wow. I may have to wait till he dies because he actually has some really, really good stats. But he has no children, and his heir is okay. His heir's about as good as I am. You know what? I saw that he has Pilgrim. Perhaps we might want to do that ourselves. Go out on a pilgrimage. Well, I mean, actually, how far away are we from getting illustrious? Okay, we're fairly close. It Are these guys at Alpha on war right now? They are not. But Navarra is a lot weaker than we are. Ah, man, I was hoping that these guys would have eaten one another by now. So then we could have gone in and collected up a little bit of stuff for ourselves. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna want to build up our troop count here in a little bit. We're starting to lag behind pretty severely. But we will currently raise all his raiders, and then we will go, well, attack someone. I Usually this area gets really, really looted pretty quickly, so I don't know if there's any reason to even try going over there, but we will try. So we'll go over here to Desmond and work our way across, and then try to work our way back. Oh, good, good. My son is our player heir. I want to make sure. Oh, 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 right, right, because he currently his heir is his brother. So, oh, we got a dangerous faction going on. Yay! It's just peasants. Peasants are nothing to really worry about. Bring me that plunderous bounty. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, over here, my lord. My champion Wilhelm waves me over with a wide grin. I have toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. He presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. A ceremonial goblet of excellent craftsmanship is made of ivory with fluorite inserts. That is awesome. It builds up our court grandeur, and it gives us prestige, which it's awesome that he made it for us. Thanks, man. It could have definitely been better. Thanks, though. Oh, no reason not to put in our court, at least. So we will put it right there. Lovely. Oops. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. Going, oops. And we have gained the achievement Patronage. Also lovely. Aw, our acquaintance has died. I don't know why I care, but our acquaintance has died. Alright, well, moving on with our lives. Speaking of moving on, I think now is actually a pretty good time to leave it. I know I said that we were going to work our way down a little bit south, but I had also mentioned that I wanted to get us a kingdom level title, and I ended up getting that for us. And we are now looking at trying to change Scandinavian elective as our succession type over to something a little better. Now, I'm unsure where to go from here. I think taking down England would probably be our best bet. But again, like if anything pops up, I noticed that Brittany right now does not have any, well, never mind. They have allies again. It would be nice to see a way of going on to trying to take down Brittany. Oh, they they are not. It is not that they are allied. They're a truce. I should have known by the symbol up top there. But that is interesting to see, because Brittany is now Nordic, and that is awesome. Where's he from? I shouldn't get too focused on that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to brush your teeth, and I'll see you next time.